I speak a lot of languages. I come from, my background is actually from holistic health, nutrition. I do face readings. I look where are the blockages in the body, where you can see it visually. You know everything about frequency. It blocks in the body and you can see it also. So this is what I am doing right now a lot. I work with bioresonance. So if I see something and then I go deeper with bioresonance to detect where that comes from. Is it a blockage? Is it a parasite? Is it a deficiency of nutrients? It can be a lot of possibilities, and to have a whole picture, I do face reading, I do bioresonance, and then I look how is the whole thing itself. Do you have a lot of stress? Do you eat good properly? What do you do for exercise? So it makes a big picture, and then I do like a small booklet for the people, and they get it because, in my opinion, everybody has his health in their own hands. So I just give some small hints, and the rest the customer has to do. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah.
that will be the perfect thing, but
Yeah.
mostly they come back and have questions.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and last week we had a call with the group about all the vaccine damages that started to exist and how to treat it holistically,
Yeah.
especially getting rid of parasites.
Yeah, the problem itself with the vaccine is that they mostly have the parasites already inside because they don't work really clean. Or when you get, I don't know if it's a vaccine or gene therapy. Okay, let's say it's a vaccine. Yeah. And I mean, they're breeding it on some eggs or whatsoever. They're taking stuff out, and it's never clean. You cannot do it clean. So it's always when you get a vaccine, you always get parasites, sometimes worms, sometimes it's really interesting what you find in it. You can even look and examine that. There are people who are very specialized in it, but nevertheless, the thing is when you got a vaccine and you want to get rid of it, there are a lot of things what you can do. First, you have to support your immune system because the vaccine is suppressing it. Yeah. So this is the first step. Then I have to see, is there also additionally in the vaccines, and there are mostly, even they don't write it, um, aluminium,
Mhm.
mercury, and this stuff goes directly into the brain. So then I look how to eliminate this stuff from the brain. You can do it daily in a daily routine, for example, with coriander, with parsley. You can make green smoothies, or you can take supplements where, for example, zeolite, bentonite, stuff which you eliminate and which are healing earth. I don't know if this in Dutch, but in Germany you get Heilerde, yeah, in the drugstores. This is a cheap remedy. It has a lot of nutrients, minerals, and it exchange. So you can start with that. Um, so it's
Wow.
very important before you detox, before you get out, you have to start first like a 3 to 4 weeks base to eliminate toxins which are outside. Because if you start to do a parasite treatment without doing this, you repoison yourself, you get headache, stomach ache, and you suffer. And this is not what you really want to go through. Yeah, if you start, I mean, when you start parasite treatment, you will always have a little bit
Is
problems, headaches and other
het
things. But
immuunsysteem weer mogen boosten. Voordat je gaat detoxen. Mhm.
Ik mute je even, sorry.
No, all good. You have
Yeah.
questions. You can tell. You can ask questions. So I see that it's very, very important before you start something to to do steps. Yeah, because otherwise you do the third step before the first step. Yeah, so it's very important to like say you go and make a shower, you clean yourself first with water. This is what you do first with elements to take out the toxins from the stomach, from the intestines, from the skin. You can also make a bath, foot bath, a whole bath, and there are toxins coming out. You can make iodine bath, yeah, before you start a parasite treatment. If there is, and sometimes it is like that, already a big problem where you have to do immediately this, then you do a small dosage of everything. So the when you don't have the time to do like 3 weeks to start before that, you're gonna go on a low dosage with anti-parasite treatments. And then you start it to adapt more. This is another thing what you can do. So it's really depending on how much time you have, what your situation is, and then it's better to adjust it to yourself. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of time, you work, you're busy, you cannot integrate so many stuff in your daily routine, I always recommend to start in simple, small steps. This is not interfering into your daily life, like when you go to work. Yeah. You don't end up with headache and stomach ache and 2 weeks with high fever. This also can happen if you high fever is a detox from the body. Yeah, you know, when you get ill, this is a sign, oh, something was too much for the body, and now you have to lay down. Don't eat anything. And it makes, I mean, the body is intelligent. It makes everything itself. You cut yourself, you just clean it, and it closes it itself. It will eliminate the parasite itself. But nowadays, we put a lot into our body, a lot into the environment is so high, yeah, that it's overloading. The body doesn't have even the time to heal itself. So we have to look where is the best possibility to support. And now when you say vaccine is additional thing, what is actually not normal. What we you put into your body mercury and aluminum, which are elements they have never seen in their life, the body. Yeah, so it's quite tough. It's not a 1 week, 2 week, 1 month process. Sometimes there are parasites, Epstein-Barr viruses. You have to do a 2 to 3 year treatment for the parasite, sometimes even longer. Yeah, so it's really, really depending when you say vaccination, parasite treatment, what to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it last week from a holistic perspective.
Mhm.
When we see people with all vaccine related issues, we go to the liver, for example, the kidneys, the lymph, all the lymph nodes,
Mhm.
the blood circulation. We go to the bones in the body where new blood cells are made. So that's what we can do energetically. But we also need the client to take the binder for
Exactly.
all the stuff that releases. It needs to be attached to something for the body to get rid of it.
Yeah,
So what is the steps that you can give people? For example, they had a treatment and they want to continue cleansing themselves afterwards. Um, what would be the best way to go? Because we already tell people, hey, drink water with baking soda, apple vinegar, take carbon, so that your body can attach
exactly.
it and get rid of it. But what
Exactly.
kind of herbs or tincture can you advise people?
There are very strong tinctures. I recommend a tincture which has inside wormwood.
Wormwood.
clove, and black walnut. These three you need because every single of them has another step what is deleting parasite. In the first stadium, when they grow, for example, in the second stadium, and the third. And for example, cloves are eliminating the third stadium when they lay eggs. Wormwood is good for the other stages. So these three herbs, when you combine them, it's very, very good. If you don't have a tincture, you can eat or grind, for example, cloves, but don't exaggerate. It's really strong and potential. Yeah. So you can make a tea. You can grind it and eat a little bit daily. Wormwood will be tough also to take because it's very bitter. Wormwood, you can also make a tea or grind it and take it. There are different kind of possibilities how to take it. So it's depending what you like. I prefer tinctures because it's very easy for me. I always take like a big bottle. This I'm filling with cloves, with wormwood, with black walnut. And I additionally put in ginger, papaya seeds, and other herbs which are anti-parasite, uh, like Artemisia annua. I don't know if you know that. This is also against cancer. Artemisia annua is it's very simple herb, but very effective. And this tincture, you can leave it for 3 weeks, but it needs sun. The sun is giving a lot of information, yeah, to everything, to us, and also to the elements. So sunlight is very, very important in that. You have to shake it every day and put it, and after 3 weeks, you can use this tincture. I always recommend to have it wherever you go when you travel a lot, have stomach issues and stuff like that. So with this, for example, you eliminate parasites. Now you need the second step, or the first step is actually to bind things first. So there are a lot of products, cheap, expensive. It depends what for you is the best, what you get. I recommend cheap stuff. They work totally fine. You don't need to buy the most expensive stuff, but it's everybody likes something different. If I would be in Germany or in Holland, I would go to the next drugstore. They have it there for, I don't know, €5, €6, very cheap. And you can buy their healing earth, Heilerde. So I don't know what that is in Dutch,
One more
but
time. It's healing.
Heilerde.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Eiladen.
Clay. Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yes.
You can buy it for the inner intake. It's
Mm-hmm.
the cheapest. The thing is, it has silicium, it has minerals. You give your body additionally minerals, which is super good for the skin, good for the overall health, because these minerals are working like a magnet. They go to your whole system and they take these toxic elements out and exchange with the minerals and give it to your body. This is how it works. Very simple, very easy, and very effective. But you have to drink a lot of water because it has to go to the system, right? And you have to do it daily. So this is the first step. And you can use it also to make a bath with it. I was doing, because my son had autism. Yeah, he had a very big damage from a vaccination. So I was doing additionally from outside because the skin absorbs a lot and takes out a lot of elements, a lot of toxic elements, right? So if you do a bath, if you have the possibility to do that, I would recommend that to do it because it's very effective. You can do it with also with this clay, yeah, healing clay. I think it's
Yes.
translated. I have to look up. That's, for example, a very simple step. If you don't have the time to do it, okay, then do other things. then you can make a foot bath in the evening. Yeah, if you don't have a bath, you can make a foot bath because the kidney zone is under the foot. And in the evening time, it's from TCM, the best time between 8 and 10 to support the kidneys because they need to eliminate the toxins also. So you have to support the liver. The liver has, when you do this cleansing, a lot to do. And to prepare before doing a parasite treatment is good that the liver is 100% ready to start to do it. If it's weak, then it's good to prepare it with curcuma, ginger, dandelion, everything what is like bitter stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
helping the liver because the liver has to do the most work in this part actually. You can buy very cheap and very effective Rizinusöl in Germany, castor oil in
Oh yeah,
English.
castor oil. Yeah.
Castor oil is so effective. You can buy castor oil, make it a little bit warm, and put it on the liver region. You know, the liver region is huge. Do that shortly before you go to bed. Put it in the liver region, and you support the liver from outside. And you can take it, drink a tea, or take supplements. There's a lot of things um, which are possible to take. So this is preparing and giving the body the time to do his work later properly. And then comes the next step. If the liver is clean and you clean, for example, the skin also with the bath, yes? So because the skin is a huge organ which helps also with detoxification. If you see if you have skin issues, you have parasites, 100%. I can tell you upfront. Yeah. If you have here these in the mouth, if it's inflamed here, there are parasites too. So this immune system is working. It's always a good sign to see what the face is telling you. So if you prepare the liver, if you prepare the intestines, let the toxic elements go out, you can start after 3 to 4 weeks with the tinctures or with the parasite treatments. Always start on full moon. Yes, don't forget that. Always take a calendar. I always take a calendar and I do start. Don't do before the full moon. Why? Very important. From the energy part, the moon, when you want to get rid of something, you have to start on full moon. Yes? Because if you start and do it before, it goes the other way around. It goes inside.
I
So,
know we made that mistake and then it all came out
mm,
on top.
yeah. Mm,
Uh,
that's a big
so
problem.
I
Yes.
know, I
So,
know. We had to do it again 2 weeks later, and then it
mm,
was the big flush. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, this is one very important thing. Before you start the parasite treatment, even if you feel very bad, just do it then on a small basis and then start on the full moon, the full program. Yes, very important. So this is like the step, and then you do this and repeat it. You have to repeat the parasite treatment. Like you do it, start full moon, you do it 3 weeks, for example, and then you make a pause before this full moon comes. Yeah, because it makes no sense in this time to do a parasite treatment. Not really.
Claudia, can I ask a question?
Yes, yes, of course.
I heard I also am cleaning a lot and yeah, learning a lot about parasites, and I heard that herbs can eliminate the worms of the parasites, but only mushrooms can take the eggs out of the body. What is your opinion?
No, the eggs you can eliminate with clove. This is why you have to take clove into the combination of the tinctures or on the combination of the parasite treatment. Yeah,
Right now.
cloves, nelken. Yeah, I don't know if it's in how it's in Dutch. Cloves is number one eliminating eggs in the third stadium of a parasite. Yeah, the parasite have different stadiums, and you have to catch them in the different stadiums. This is why it's good to have a combination of herbs. My experience is also that the more herbs you put into the tincture, the more, because there are so many parasites, so many different ones, so many, it's good to make a good combination. And if you feel that this cleansing at the moment is nothing for you, then change it, because there are a lot of herbs which are helping. You can, for example, take pomegranate. The pomegranate has this white skin from the pomegranate is very effective to make a parasite cleansing. You can make a tea out of it, but it's so bitter, you just can sip it, yeah? And it's very effective, but be careful with it. It's very, very strong, and it can come out.
Yeah.
So herbs are very powerful, very strong. You can use oregano oil. It's very strong. You can use CDL. You can use a lot of herbs. For example, it's also olive leaves are very effective too. Papaya leaves, papaya seeds.
Black seed oil?
Black seed oil is really, really good. Coconut oil, if you integrate coconut oil into the daily routine, for example, it's a remedy what it's helping. Fresh carrot juice. Carrots have also a natural anti-parasite treatment when it's fresh. Yeah. So there's a lot herbs which are actually helping. What is also good is to eat fruits which have seeds, and all the seeds have anti-parasite. For example, the seed from the papaya, I already said, the seed from the grapes, the Traubenkern, yeah, the grape
Yeah.
seeds, very effective. The seeds from the watermelon, it's, for example, when you have when the kidney needs more support, people, when you have dark circles, you need to support the kidney more. I recommend to eat more watermelon seeds, and they eliminate. You always have to bite it. Yeah, don't swallow just the seed; it has no effect. Don't swallow just the papaya seed; it has no effect.
You have to chew.
You have to, for example, what I do is I dry my papaya seeds. I take a towel, small towel like this, and I'm drying it for 2 to 3 weeks. And then I take a pepper mill and I make it fresh over my food. When you do that daily, you just need 5 to 6 seeds. You can take it also for your pets. But be careful, small pets just need 1 or 2 seeds, not more. Big, strong, like the dog you have.
You
The
can
big
eat the
ones.
whole papaya.
Oh, no, not really, but it's enough 10 seeds, yeah? It's powerful. And if you do that daily, you eliminate the parasite, and more, they don't have then the power to grow, to overgrow. I mean, you need parasites, certain parasites you need for your gut, for your stomach. But if it's too much, yeah, and you will feel that, you can see it, then you have to support your body. And there are periods in the year I really recommend to do it, like between February, March, and April. That's the first period. In this time, it's very effective to do a parasite cleansing. So before that you can prepare. And the next period is August, September, October. This is where we are at the moment. Why? Because the cycle of the parasite is now very active. They are how you say, very productive at the moment.
Ja, het
And if
is
this
oogsttijd. Het is herfst. Dus oogsttijd, dan is alles overvloedig. Dus dat gaat
exactly,
ook, ja, mooi.
exactly. So in this periods of time, this is why in the Eastern time you do fasting. Yeah. it makes sense because it's cleaning the body, and because the period of the parasite is in this time. It's the best effect. But in between, if you don't feel good, you can do a parasite cleansing too. But to repeat it, you have to repeat it. I would recommend everyone to do it twice in a year to feel good, to not to give them the chance to take over your body, because you can see people who have cravings, who eat a lot of sugar in the night. They have parasite. Who have an itchy butt, they have parasites. It's a big. You can see it with kids. Kids have a very fast. They touch everything and they get it fast. I mean, it's normal. If you have pets, for example, you will have it too, because they're not ignoring you. They're not ignoring your body. They will always come to you too. They go to the dogs. They will go to your body too. It's not, oh, this is a human body. I'm not going there inside. Oh, no, no, no. So, and this is with vaccination too. If you get a vaccination, they have parasites. It's a normal thing, and sometimes they do on purpose parasites in it. So straight after a vaccination, I would do immediately a parasite treatment with whatever you have on hand. Sometimes you have this, sometimes you have that. Just do it. Yeah. If you have questions to that, just ask.
Zijn er nog vragen over dit stuk, jongens?
Yeah, I have a question. What is your vision about trauma and stagnated emotions and parasites?
Good question.
I will
Because
talk about it a bit also.
that's a
You go
very good
first.
question. That's a very, very good question, because they are going onto your energy level, parasites. They overtake your body. I see a lot of people who have a lot of parasite. They have depressions. They feel bad. They feel like they can't think clearly. If you can't think clearly, when you can't concentrate, this is a very, very interesting sign that you have parasites. They are in the brain. They are covering your clear thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the emotion is connected with that. I mean, let me think. A lot of parasites in the intestines, they are giving you signals. Oh, I want sugar. Oh, I want to have fried stuff. You have cravings for fatty stuff like chips. Is it chips in Dutch? In German, I forgot.
Yeah, fried. Yeah, fried.
Frites, yeah.
Yeah.
This is also an emotion. You want to have stuff what you actually don't need. It's an emotion. And also trapped emotions are these depression thing, what I said. It can be also aggression. Yeah, because when the liver is not totally working fine, because also the parasites go to the liver, you get aggressive, you get angry, you get trapped emotions. You cannot actually be fluent. Yeah, you like going there, going there. The parasites are really, making distraction with you, and I am 100% sure they are playing with your emotions.
Yeah, I heard that they are the most intelligent and they can control your emotions and mind.
Oh yeah,
Because they
that's
take over your nervous system.
yeah.
I will go a bit deeper into this, if that's okay, Claudia. Because the whole body is an energy field. Parasites, they like to live in like a bit of a disturbed area. So when there's a lot of anger in the person, there's a disturbance on the liver.
Mhm.
because the frequency of the liver drops, it opens the door for parasites to have a heaven going on. So that's why if you raise the energy again in the liver, for example, it works everything out. But then you need to bind it for the body to get rid of it. Otherwise, they will just spread. So the anger in the person, for example, has to come out to raise the frequency so the parasites cannot exist in that environment anymore.
Mm.
Dat is heel belangrijk. Dus op het moment dat we ziek zijn, gaat de vibratie omlaag. Op het moment dat de vibratie laag is, zetten we de deur open voor parasieten. Nou ja, ik zou bijna zeggen, kijk maar naar de natuur. Op het moment dat een beest ziek is, zit hij vaak ook onder de teken. Wordt hij aangevallen door vliegen. Gewoon omdat hij niet meer de levenskracht heeft om daar buiten te blijven. Op het moment dat de levenskracht omhoog gaat, wordt hij ook niet meer aangevallen door parasieten van buitenaf. En dat is niet anders dan met parasieten van binnen. Dus we moeten ervan af. Dus als je het mentaal-emotionele aspect aanpakt, dan kan het fysieke deel niet achterblijven. Maar goed, het zit er al wel in, dus het moet er nog uit.
Alles verstaan.
Aha, dat is mooi.
Everything is energy. If you
Ja.
heal with energy, food has energy, colors have energy, music has energy. It's always good if you do a parasite cleansing to have the right surrounding by thoughts, by music, by color. It's interesting what people are wearing when they do a parasite cleansing. You know what they wear? Can you guess what they are wearing?
Well, you tell me.
What do you think? What would you think?
What people that need the cleansing,
Yeah, what
I
they
would
are.
I would say they wear a lot of synthetic clothing, like
Yes,
polyester, nylon.
Esther, exactly, and a lot of dark colors, destructive colors, which because black, for example, is protection. They look for protection. They will not go for white, for light. It's interesting.
Aha.
If you look to that, uh, it's also good to go into your intuition, what you need in this moment. You need warm stuff. Sometimes you can also work with stones. They have a healing, also an energy. Yeah. You can, when you do like a cleansing like stuff, you can work with a lot of things, which is helping you. Go into the woods, go barefoot. That's a big cleansing too. Yeah, because your pulmonary system gets from the trees a lot of energy, and the trees know what you need. Yeah, so it's always good when you need more energy, when you want to get rid of something, go into the nature. Don't make so many appointments if you have, of course, the possibility. Yeah, so this would be the best to support the body. So if you have time, work with a lot with water. Water has a lot of energy, has the right information for you. If you put the right information into your water, what you're drinking, then you also help your body to get rid of this stuff, what is not necessary for your body. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even with the water, if you, for example, you have a bowl of water and you just give it the intention of clarity. I'm clear. And you
Exactly.
drink from that all day, then all the cells in your body respond.
Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of things. I mean, there are, for example, I was doing a distance healing once, and this guy had leukemia. And I said to him, look, when the doctor comes to you and will bring you the result that you are healthy, you have nothing in it. Keep in mind, how would you feel? This feeling, what you have in this moment when the doctor comes And imagine that. Go with this meditation. I feel healthy. This is also supporting so much. It's interesting. He was leaving the hospital after 2 weeks, and they said to him, "You will die." They said, "We cannot do anything for you." Uh, and he was not treating anything. He was not taking any parasite treatments. He was not doing anything. That was the only thing what he was doing in this moment is also helpful. I mean, I would take everything what is possible in this moment, tinctures and music and meditation, so you support your body, yeah? But if you have nothing in this situation, then you can work with this too. Have in mind how would you feel when your body is happy and this feeling, take it. How is that? And then healing starts. This is the interesting part about
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, yeah. The doctor just put a bandage on it, but
Mm.
the real healing, it's the body itself,
Mm.
you know? So don't, the body has to do it. The doctor is not healing you.
No,
He's
no.
helping maybe in a way, but the body is the one that is doing all the work. So give the body everything that it needs to do the work as good as it is possible.
Exactly. Shortly before you go to sleep, make a meditation. For example, short meditation. A miracle will be tomorrow. A miracle will be my body is healed. Yeah. And then you sleep with this information. And when you start your day, make a small meditation. A miracle will be today. My body is either in a healing process, or you give it the chance and say, I'm healthy.
Oh,
Everything is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. If you can give it this intention, then you will have a very fast, interesting, how you say, interesting transition from your body. You will feel different. You will have different emotions as well.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
and you can also give your body every morning and every evening a body scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and say thank you to all these billions of cells that know exactly what to do. Thank you. I
Yeah.
don't have to keep my foot going. They are doing it all on their own.
Actually, it's very simple, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is we get distracted, and then all of a sudden we get bad news, and then the thing is, what is interesting, we all are connected with each other. When I know you, I can feel something is you wake up and something is weird. You don't even
Mm-hmm.
know where that comes from because we forgot um, how to learn the signs, yeah. We all are connected, so if people who you are connected to watch a lot of TV which is negative, you get this energy too. This is why it's so important that we are here. We have to distract this negative energy, yeah. And this is the interesting thing too. So if you want to heal yourself, you're healing others too, because this energy, what you have and what you send outside goes to the others. So it's like a parasite yourself to others. That's an interesting thing. And this is why it's so interesting. People are following others which have a higher energy, which are clear or clear. I mean, nobody's really clear in this thing. We all, you know what I mean. But the thing is, we always want to have a higher energy. Yeah. And this is our work. If we can find this and spread this, this is very interesting. And the healing starts every day. So actually, we don't need to do a lot. We just have to think of that, be aware of what you can do. And if something is, take a daily routine and put or change the food that is helping your body. Yeah, for
And
example.
Claudia,
Mhm.
and what is your advice when someone has a craving moment to do or not to do, or how to go with to act at that moment? Because I can remember it can be very hard.
It is hard. I recommend when you have cravings a lot to eliminate everything in the house what could
That's fine.
I mean, don't buy this stuff first. It's good to change it to healthy stuff. You can have cravings for healthy things, which are sweet but good, like dates, have dates at home. When you have a craving, I was doing a date with walnut, and I was eating it like this, and
Yeah, or apple and cinnamon. You just
yeah.
chop up an apple and sprinkle it with cinnamon.
Exactly. You can make kale chips when you like salty cravings. Yeah, I buy kale, I make a little bit soy sauce, olive oil, that's it, and put it in the oven. You change the unhealthy stuff against the healthy stuff, and it's really interesting what's changing. And there's good chocolate. In Dutch, there is raw chocolate. Very healthy, very good. A lot of information what you need for the brain, and you can eat sweets which are giving your cravings a little bit information, and that's it. If you train your body to go more and change this cravings for this industrial sugar, industrial fried stuff, if you can, it would be good to replace it, right?
You can change it also in, I don't know the name in English, dadels.
Yeah,
Wat is
dates. Yeah.
dadels, hoe heette die in het Engels?
Yeah, dates.
Dates,
Yeah,
darling.
you put dates and nuts, all nuts in a bowl. You stamp it. You do a little bit of pure chocolate powder erin and coconut oil, and then you mix it. You make little balls, and then you have sweet treat.
Energy balls, really good treatments. Yeah, cacao nibs, cook. You can put in sesame seeds. Sesame seeds have a lot of protein, good informations. Yeah, if you don't have this unhealthy stuff in the house, then the cravings can come, but you can how you say you can
Yeah, you can choose a better option.
yes, I forgot the English word for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
Yes.
it's the interesting thing about it. You have to see it in a way that the parasites that are in your body creating the cravings. Um, it's really interesting if you look into it. Even wanting to have sex, for example, at a certain point. It's just the parasites that need the energy boost. So they make you want it. So it's constantly the challenge to stay aware and don't take anything seriously. It goes for sugar, it goes for the fatty snacks, but it's like something in your body says, I get a little bit cranky. I need something now. I feel it a little. I need something to chew on. It's actually the parasites that are starving, and they need you to swallow it so
Yeah.
that they can continue. So if you say, I know there's something living in there that took over my nervous system, they are creating the craving, but I'm gonna let them starve. I'm not gonna take the bite. And then you drink just some water with sea salt in it. It gives you all the nutritions that you need. You had something salty,
Or
but you didn't
coconut
give the
water.
parasites what they want.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
eventually they will just die and give up. But the moment that they start to die, you're gonna get crazy. You're like, I need something now. Is there bananas in the house? No, 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 Jeff, don't take it. Don't take it. If or peanuts, is there's peanuts in the house? I can eat a kilo of peanuts just on my own if I let
But what
myself.
also is very interesting is the kind of craving you have at that certain moment, because it can be that I had it one time. I had a craving in traditional Italian pasta sauce.
Oh.
And I had a therapy session after it. I went to the supermarket to grab some food for my dogs, but my I didn't know what happened, but my I bought every ingredient for this sauce. But afterwards, I understand what was happening because I was making it and I was feeling great, yeah. And then the trauma, how can I explain this food I was making on a certain moment when I get a very high stress in my work situation. So it is very interesting to look also what kind of food is it and where where is it? Yeah, the memory.
Yeah. But that's why so many people crave something sweet. Veel mensen willen suiker, omdat ze zich eventjes gedragen willen voelen en even warm willen voelen. Maar feitelijk, wat ontbreekt er aan zoet in je leven? What sweetness is missing from your life that makes you want to eat the sweets now?
It's
So there's
also when you
always
start.
a
Yeah.
motivation underneath.
Yeah, that's true. When you start a parasite cleansing, there come cravings like hell. Oh man, this is horrible. You will get the biggest challenge in your life when you
I
haven't done
want
that.
cheese. I want cheese. No, Jeff, you
you
can't have
you
it.
get
Oh,
you get cravings stuff you haven't had before even. Yeah, this is
yeah.
because the parasites are very intelligent. They want to distract you. They want to, they are doing everything to get what they want. And if you start to switch off what they were preferring before, oh man,
They don't agree.
yes, they don't agree. You get mad. So it's always good if you have someone who you go with together to do this because you can support yourself,
Yeah, you
right?
can get mad together.
Yeah, it's also what is very interesting what's happening after 3 to 4 weeks if you change something like you don't eat any sugar anymore. It's like you reprogramming your system. And now what is very, very important, if you do this 3 to 4 weeks, don't go back into the old habit because this reprogramming needs a bit more time. Like in the 5th or 6th week, if you stay on that, your body did like a new software update. And then it's like you're done with that. You don't the body is like, okay,
I know this now.
yeah, you have a new program and then you start with something new. Yeah. That's very interesting what's happening when you do these or when you start the parasite treatment. Yeah.
Mooie uitdaging hoor ik. Hè? Het is een challenge. Dus 2 keer per jaar. Voorjaar en het najaar. En in het voorjaar word je eigenlijk al geholpen met overal de paardenbloemen. De paardenbloemen zijn een enorme krachtige leverreiniger. Ik heb hem zelf een keer gedaan. En dan moest je op dag 1 stengel eten. Op dag 2 stengels. Op dag 3 stengels. Nou ja, en dan zo door tot dag 10. Dan heb je dus 10 stengels. En dan weer 9. En dan 8. En dan 7. Dus je bent er zo'n beetje, nou ja, ik denk een aantal weken mee bezig. 20, 30 dagen, alles met elkaar. Maar je hele leven, joh, die gooit alles eruit dat er niet thuis hoort. En daarna is dus ook de neiging helemaal verdwenen om weer terug te gaan naar de voeding van voor de reiniging. Het is net alsof je lichaam zegt, nee, heb ik geen zin meer in. Maar voor de reiniging had je er elke dag wel zin in. En het zijn
Nou, dan
dus
moeten we met z'n
parasieten
allen
die je
maar een
ook...
challenge doen dan.
Nou, ik vind het goed.
5
Ehm,
november is de volle maan.
I hear
4 november.
Claudia. Petra is
Gaan we het met een hele
suggesting a
groep doen.
challenge. So the
What
first
was
week
the
of
question?
the first week of November we get another full moon. So it could be interesting for everybody who's willing here to just start with the full moon with
Exactly.
like a week. Would you say a week?
3 weeks. But start the first week slowly, slowly, and then you adjust. In the second week, you go higher,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Oh,
first see how your body is reacting. You know, you have to, we were talking about it, the parasites are going mad. They don't like it. So this is why it's important not to overflush it. Just go very soft one by one. If you can do it. If you have the time, do it smooth. If you don't have the time because you're very ill, you can make it stronger, of course, but then you have a lot of side effects. You know, side effects, the parasite have a lot of toxic elements, and if they leave your body also, they leave also a lot of other extermination, and this can make stomach ache, headache, and stuff like that. So be always aware you're on the right side. But if it's too strong, when the side effects are too strong, go a little bit back, a little bit lower dosage. Yeah.
okay. Uh, and if we want to know more about all the herbs and all the how can we use it and for what can we use it, can people contact you for more information, or do you have the information on a page somewhere? Or
I have not all information online because you know how the pharma industry is.
yeah, they need to
I
contact you. Yeah,
I have a lot of sites I had to stop to put too much information online. So, you know, because when you know too much about herbs, you are on a target, and I don't have the time to be always on a target. I have a website. You can contact me there. I have a TikTok account. I post always also. I started to do another new TikTok site because we were doing long time nothing because we were always on a target. We had problems.
yeah, I know.
Because when you give the informations for free, you always are on target, and it was struggling, and we said, okay, we made a pause, and now we start again to post more. I will see how that goes. But if you have questions, just contact me. I have a website. My website is holisticanalyze.com. I don't know if I can write it here.
Yeah, probably in the chat.
I can write it here, and you can contact me through the website. Let me see. Holistic. Wait.
Yeah, because I think a lot of children, maybe you all might know some families with children with issues in the spectrum, like autism related or ADHD, or all the stems that they get from the system nowadays. It might be interesting to talk with the parents about
Yeah.
the parasite cleansing.
Yeah, I have
Because I know
also.
when I was growing up, my parents didn't know anything about it. Um, and I think it might have helped us quite a bit when we did know it. So
Yeah,
feel free to share. Yeah.
for the kids, it's a benefit if the parents know more about it because they are suffering from this whole chemical impact what they get daily. You can see
Yeah.
it. They get like they don't know where to put this energy, and now you suppress it with medicine. Oh my goodness, that's so
Yeah.
crazy what they do with the kids,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's horrible, and it's so sad to see. Yeah, and yeah, it's a lot what you can do, especially for the kids. And the problem is that the doctors don't want to treat kids. They don't know how to do that. They just give you pills, and it makes it even worse. And then it starts that they get trapped emotions and that they get blockages. and then they close themselves. You can see that autism people are not, they don't want to have contact anymore to other kids. Yeah, they get
Deleted. Yeah.
yeah, it's too much for them. So it's every 10th child has autism. I can see this. It's so crazy.
Mm.
Sometimes not very strong, but you can see the kids have problems. They don't interact with other kids anymore easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have they have their border, if they can't cross it, it's for them. It's they have to be in this. If they go out of that system, it's for them a nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to give them the chance to get rid of the parasite, toxic elements, and also with a lot of energy healing. And then you see how the transition is from the kid is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really restore the energy and again comes from the blueprint that is already there before all the bullshit that we put on it.
Mm.
Okay. Maybe we could see you again in a couple of weeks because you also do the face reading.
Yes, exactly.
And I think that might be quite interesting for everybody here also. What information can you get just by looking at a person's face? Because everybody that's coming to your practice for treatment, they walk in with a face. So what information can you get from that? I think we might go a bit deeper into that another time if you like it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any questions now for Claudia?
Ik heb
Dion.
nog een vraagje. Ja, at the start, you talked about when you have a vaccine, you start first to make the immune system more powerful, and then after that, the aluminium is going to your brains, and then you have to start with some stuff, and I didn't know the English word of this.
Okay.
For the brain,
Yeah.
it's important that you take herbs which go into that brain barrier, yeah? Because not a lot of things you can do for the brain, but there are two things which are very, very powerful. It's
Yeah.
coriander and
Okay.
parsley. Do this daily in the routine.
Coriander
Fresh
and
parsley and coriander. You can also
Peterselie, peterselie and coriander. Yeah.
okay.
And
these
also for the brain, apple vinegar, because
apple vinegar.
it loosens up the metals.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
And
then
there
you
is
need the binder.
Yes, you need a binder because you will see if you take, I make, for example, a green smoothie. I make a
Yeah.
bunch of parsley, petersilia. I'll make a banana inside, an apple. Apple is always good for cleansing. You can make a drop to or a spoon apple cider in it. You can make coconut, a spoon coconut in it, and then you can make some dates. If you can't, it's bitter. I like it without dates, but for the people who are beginning with this, you can make dates. Then you make water and you mix it up. After this mixture, when you drink a green smoothie, a lot of people who have a lot metals, mercury in the body, they will get headache because this element goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for this recipe for a smoothie.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
It's very delicious.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Okay.
Kids can drink it, adults can drink it, and you can make a daily detoxification for the brain. What is also good for the brain and for the Zirbeldrüse. Yeah, Zirbeldrüse is in Holland, I think too. Tamarind paste. If you get this without sugar, perfect. Put that a little bit every day into the smoothies too.
I saw one question from Leonard, Claudia. Let's see, where was it?
Is it possible to have a protocol for as we are going to clean ourselves in the group?
You want a protocol? How to
Yes.
especially there are a lot of protocols. I can make a protocol especially when you have a vaccination after that. You want something like
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Well,
I
I
have no
think first
vaccination.
we're gonna do like a detox for dummies.
Yes.
Detox for dummies.
So with the next full moon, we are thinking with the people here that want to experience it to start with cleansing. So
Yes.
maybe that could be just the tincture with a binder.
I will send it to you, Jeff, and you can send it to your
Perfect.
people.
Perfect.
Because
And-
there is a difference. If you have, for example, after vaccination, I do a different protocol, of course, because you need specific also supplements which help with the immune system. If somebody's interested in that, because he has, for example, suffering from long COVID. I have a lot of people who is doing this. This beginner protocol is helping too, but they'd have to do more, you know. And but you can decide when to do more. When you start first with the beginner detox and then with the protocol specific for vaccination or after vaccination problems, then there is a very interesting combination what you can take to support the body because it takes a long time. You know, these elements are artificial for our body. They don't
Mhm.
know what to do with it. So it takes also a little bit to take this out. But there, if you work additionally with frequency, I see that the best results if you put all together, yes, mental, food, energy, when you combine this all, then you have the best
Yeah.
results.
Well, that's why we are here. So
Yes.
nice to add on the herbs.
Yeah, if you have the possibilities,
Yeah.
do as much herbs in your food. Fresh herbs are very powerful. You can use also herbs which are growing in your garden. Nettle, yeah, sting nettle is full of nutrients which
Tomato.
you need. Yeah, Brennnessel in
Yeah.
Germany. When you have the possibility to go into your garden and collect the stuff, the information from the sun goes there, and it's not distracted by any other hand. I tell you, yes, because when you grab something, you put already your energy on it, and then you
Mhm.
take it from someone else. This is also something which another topic.
It's another topic. Yeah. It's all one.
So
Okay.
Claudia,
Um,
can
yes,
I still ask one question?
yeah.
go on.
When you do the parasite cleansing, oh, I'm sorry. Um, do you need to change your the way you do it, the ingredients, because do they adapt to the cleansing, and then you have to
They can
uh,
adapt. Mhm.
yeah.
They
So
can
every
adapt.
time you cleanse, you need something else.
I would change some certain herbs after a while, or you make a pause. This is why it's always good to make 3 weeks, 1 week pause, 3 weeks, 1 week pause. And there are different cleansing methods, and I would change some. For example, I told already pomegranate, the skin from the pomegranate, you can make a tea out of it. Okay, and next time you take oregano oil.
Yeah. Well,
And
awesome.
then you can change, yeah, because they are very intelligent. The parasite is number
Yeah.
one survivor. They will try everything to escape. You will not catch all of them. I will tell you, this is not really possible, but the goal is to eliminate like the most that they are not interfering into your system, that they are not
Exactly. That they stop talking to you,
exactly. So
leave you alone.
this is the goal. You will never ever be totally out of this because you need them to. Yeah, they are doing their work. They are going to your system also and cleaning. But if they overtake too much the body, then they are making problems. So It's good to change herbs. That's a good question because I see that often if you just do the same routine, it's not effective. You
No.
also don't eat every day banana. Yeah.
And you go on until you just know it's done.
I from my personal experience, I had a lot of vaccine damages in my body. I was vaccinated from childhood till adult, and I had to take a very, very, very long journey to get rid of the parasites, right? If it's depending on your constitution. Some people are very fast adapting and very fast in healing and very fast in the constitution got very good, and there's everybody different. I need to do a lot long journeys. Others maybe just have to do 1 year period and then repeat it twice a year. At first, when I was starting, I was doing 1 year, like 3 weeks, parasite treatment, pause. 3 weeks, pause. 3 weeks, pause. Why? Because there was so much in my system that was incredible. Yeah. If you have the time, do it. If not, try 2 times a year to lower the impact of the parasite. It's a good question. And it's depending also what I told. If you have Epstein-Barr viruses, if you have strong viruses which are suppressed, which are connected with the immune system and just come out when the immune system is working, then you have to go a little bit longer, yeah, because the immune system needs support in that case too. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's where energy work comes in. We just boost the organ and it picks up the blueprint and gets rid of everything that isn't supposed to be there. But then comes the binding to actually get rid of it. And the things that do spread, you need to kill them off. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Going once, going twice. Okay. Claudia, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All the information that you want to send me, I will share it with everybody. And I hope to see you again soon, so we can talk about the face and how to get all the information from there.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
let's
you
do
so
that.
much. Say hi to Karel and the kids.
I will.
En dankjewel allemaal. Heel graag tot de
Dankjewel
volgende.
allemaal.
Thank you
Kathleen, mag ik
very
jou nog
much.
heel even
Thank you
spreken?
very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.